What's going on, everybody? What's going on, late party goers? And welcome to another episode of Late for the Party on Anchor FM. I am your host, Melodious, the Modern Marvel. Yes, aka Coverboy. You know, I love saying that because it just feels good to say it. Feels good to be alive. It feels good to get this beautiful voice out there and let you guys know what is going on in the world of pop culture, past, present, and future. I am going to be talking about today in the In My Mind segment of Avengers Endgame getting a re-release with new footage and post-credit scene and a tribute to Stan Lee, which is supposed to be like an added 7 minutes to the movie, which honestly the movie's already a 3-hour and 2 minute movie, so now it's gonna be 3 hours with the 7 minutes added to that. It's gonna be 3 hours and 9 or 3 hours and 10 minutes, I guess. Either way. But also you get a tribute to Stan Lee and also the post-credit scenes. And new post-credit scenes, which should show the new stuff for Phase 4. I mean, hey, you know, it's a good thing. It's a good day to be a geek, that's for real. I will go line up and watch it again. That is no problem. I will go see that again, for real. But yes, it's gonna be a trip, because it's like, they're doing everything in their power to try to beat Avatar. Now, and I agree. Avatar been on top a little too long. There were far better films than Avatar. Sorry about that. There were far better films than Avatar as of late than, for it to be on top this fucking long. For real. But either way, man, it's a lovely thing. To go through the whole shabam bam again. It was a dope movie. Honestly, and I feel like it could have been a little bit more action. Maybe if they're probably I think they might add a little bit more than 7 fucking minutes. Come on. This is Marvel. This is MCU. This is Disney. They have a tendency to keep everything under wraps so well, to where they keep things in secretive for a reason, you know. They don't have as many leaks like they do, except for Mark Ruffalo damn near spilling the beans, but honestly, they pretty much got their shit like Fort Knox. It's on lockdown, for real. To get any state secrets out of there, you're not getting anything out of, you're not really finding anything out until the day it actually happens. So kudos to their marketing stuff, their strategy to actually keep things under wraps. So I think 3 hours and 7, you're adding an additional 7 minutes of footage. Come on, nah, bruh. I think it's gonna be a little bit more than that. Because honestly, would you go back to the movie to watch it again, sit there for 3 hours and 2 minutes for an additional 7 minutes? Don't get me wrong, I love the movie and everything, but it's gotta be more than 7 fucking minutes in order for me to go back to watch it again. And don't get me wrong, you gotta watch it all the way to the end of the damn movie, or whatever else that's going on in the film. So, and if anybody who hasn't seen the film already, they're not really gonna know what's going on until they really pop up and say something. So, I would like to see, and then also, if this is a strategic plan to keep everything under wraps, because, if the film is 30 minutes more longer than the initial runtime than what it already is, then maybe, it might be longer than that. You know, especially if you're going to have me go back to go pay for another ticket, it better be longer than 7 minutes. Real talk. I mean, like I said, I'll just wait till the freaking, I'll just wait till it comes out on Blu-ray and stuff like that. Oh, and then also, as of when the Disney stream comes up in December 11th, Avengers Endgame will be streaming on their streaming service. So get ready for that when that comes out December 11th, ladies and gentlemen. So yeah, man, it's gonna be. I mean, but what could you expect? What would you want to see more? Like, honestly, I would love to see a little bit more action. Because in the beginning half, it was pretty, like, dead until he, like, you know, you got to the parts to where, like, you got into, like, the main fights with Thanos and everything. I mean, there's a lot with that. I mean, don't get me wrong, that was probably the best parts about it. There's a lot of things I'd still say, like, I could have lived without and everything. Like, you know, like Fat Thor or like Banner Hulk not really getting a chance to like get his get backs with Thanos. And honestly, you would think like that would have been one of the first things that I would have done, to where it's like, nah, they gotta give Hulk like some breathing room. I think that's probably one of the main things that they've done with like the Avengers, like all these MCUs. They really downplayed the Hulk, and they downplayed Gamora. You know, hell, they downplayed Drax the Destroyer. What's up with all this, like, with all the green people getting downplayed a lot? I mean, that doesn't make any sense to me. I mean, considering the fact that, like, Hulk is, like, all the green peoples are all fucked up for some strange reason. Like, the Hulk is the strongest one there is. The madder he gets, the stronger he gets. I'm sorry, dude. After getting your ass handed to you by Thanos, I would be pretty pissed off and want to get that round 2 back. You know what I'm saying? Or get, like, you know, let me get that one up so I can get that rubber match coming. You know what I'm saying? But either way, I mean, you know, beggars can't be choosers. And then, you know, Fat Thor, I mean, I think they made him a little bit too... They were going too funny at the funny route. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know he's a god and everything, and, like, you wanted to give him some, like, hardcore realism about, like, you know, like, his depression came from eating and drinking and stuff. But my thing is, they made him they cracked too many jokes on him. Like, they were cracking, he was just too funny. It was supposed to be like those serious moments, and I mean, you know, you couldn't really take those situations seriously. I mean, shit, he was more serious before he fought I mean, before they went and bum rushed Thanos and he cut his fucking head off. You know, give me that sunbird, that dude, that guy. Like, goddamn, I feel kind of bad that killed this motherfucker, but you know, it was like, hell, like, half of my damn, like, you know, like, you lost a lot of shit, bro. Like, I mean, come on, like, his fucking family's dead, his mom, his dad, his fucking, his sister, his brother, I mean, fuck, I mean, his best friend, I mean, fuck, everybody's died, including the Warrior 3. We don't even know where Lady Sif is. That bitch just up and disappeared and got tattoos on her, trying to do scavenger hunting with tattoos on her shit. But, you know, it is what it is. I digress from my point. But, you know, it's like, damn, man, like, give a dog a bone here. Like, Jesus Christ, like, it's just all bad to be Thor. And it's like, now he looks like he's jawing up with the Guardians of the Galaxy to be in space and whatnot. And, if he is on the Guardians of the Galaxy, and like from what I'm hearing, like, should Thor be on the Guardians of the Galaxy? If he does, I don't know if it's going to take away the shine of like Star-Lord or anybody else. I mean, you got a fucking god on your hands. I mean, come on. But don't sleep on Star-Lord either. I mean, come on. He's got half cosmic entity in his body, so I mean, he ain't no slouch. But I mean, to get your come-ups and one-uppings on to be Thanos and everything else, I mean, yeah, you got it pretty bad, bro. But either way, I mean, I guess it's okay to be like, look, honestly, like, in order for me to go back and watch that movie again, you're gonna have to give me something more than just 7 minutes. I mean, like I said, like, and I'm a comic book head, and I love that movie. I mean, make no mistake. There's not many movies that I could freely say that could get me right back into a seat, other than like maybe that and a few more things. Don't get me wrong. Also, too, I feel like that whole point where all the girls got their little like 1 second, like that, all the girls did their little team up thingy, and that was kind of like cliched. Sorry, I mean, I thought it was cool for a hot second, but then when Captain Marvel's punk ass showed up, I was like, man, I'd have felt better if they just didn't have her in the movie. Like, I feel like she wasn't even a necessary character, honestly. It's like, and like, it just, I mean, she just shows up out of left field. Nick Fury never mentioned, yeah, I got a contingency plan, Like, fucking, he mentioned that there was nothing was mentioned, like, but then, like, the most important Avenger of all. Get the fuck out of here. It's Carol fucking Danvers. Like, come on. Carol Danvers was never that fucking important. And, like, honestly, it's like, not to talk about Captain Marvel during this whole Avengers Endgame re-release segment, but my thing is, it's just like, they hyped her up to be like this top dog, and like, honestly, it's like, it's not even that fucking serious. And I swear to God, they better not make her ass nowhere near the leader of the Avengers when Avengers like goes on within phase 4. For real. Like, let fucking Sam, who is now the new Captain America, be Captain America. Let him run the team like he was running the team in the comic books, and let him do his thing. And don't get me wrong, Captain Marvel was the leader too, but honestly, I think they shoehorned her when they didn't have to be in it. And you know what? That's going to be another segment I want to talk about too. That is a very good topic of tokenizing characters, which I want to talk about that when I do get into the next segment, because honestly, that is something I do want to talk about in my mind segment. So, either way, this is the In My Mind segment for the re-release of Avengers Endgame on Late for the Party on Anchor FM. That's right. Please like, comment, share, subscribe, and support the podcast. You can go through on Anchor and Anchor FM and check it out. Just type in Late for the Party and go ahead and do all that cheerful stuff. Type it in and do your thing. Also, hit me up on Instagram. Username is Coverboy127. Hit me up on Twitter, which is Melodious8099. Leave Facebook alone. But either way, I am your host, Melodious, and as always, it's okay to be late for the party, but never, ever be late for the fun. See you in the next segment.